What's up, groovy people? Welcome to Mon They Damophones, the show where we talk about app monsters, the Digimon show. I'm Emery, my pronouns are they, she, he.
I'm Morg, my pronouns are they, them.
I'm Elvira, my pronouns are they, she, he as well.
And we have a guest this week. Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Spike. I'm also here. Call me what you will.
So actually this is Digimon Ghost Gaze, but we had a very Appmon-ass episode this week, and before before Digimon Ghost Game got announced, I did want to start doing an Appmon podcast, and it would have been called Mon They Damophones, so
God,
that's where that comes from.
I was wondering. I was a little thrown off guard. I was like, wait. That's why I made a noise. God.
I sprung that one unexpectedly. I'm full of surprises today.
Yeah.
And I'm just here to talk about airplanes and idols, because I'm a Macross fan.
Hell yeah, let's go. So, what the fuck happens in this episode? Yeah, I think I'll probably just, call out the Appmon references as I see them, because there's a few. And also, apparently, so this episode premiered on October 1st, which is also, the 6th anniversary of Appmon's debut. So I think that's what that's about. It's gotta be that, all these references are intentional as an anniversary thing.
I didn't realize.
Oh, that's fun.
Makes sense.
So we see our least favorite boy, Kotaro, getting some undeletable spam email, which in itself is already a fucking horror premise.
Right, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, honestly.
Also, I was like, oh, this is not a cold open exactly, because Hero's, actually here.
It's a cold open in the sense that I saw Nomura and was like, there goes my enthusiasm.
Valid.
And then it came back, because in the cold open, Nomura is sad. And that made me happy.
Yeah, there was a flashback, because he was like, oh man, I've been getting this for a while. It's kind of too late for me to, delete it, because I got it while I was hanging out in bed, and it's just undeletable, and it makes a weird noise when you try to delete it. It's very cartoony.
It was such an annoying sound. I hated it.
I loved that Hero was like, don't click that. It might be malware. Oops, too late.
Yes. Anytime Nomura shows up, it's damn, we have to see Nomura in this episode. But also, we'll probably see Nomura getting punished in this episode.
Hell yeah.
So that's an upside.
Because the spam that he's getting is called Bubbly News, and it gives you tomorrow's news.
Public news telling you the future.
Yeah. And, in a normal series of events, Nomura called the news boring. So the news said, you know what would be fun? You know what would be interesting? If you fell and seriously injured yourself. So they put that as a headline for Nomura. And I think that's what he deserves.
And he's like, fuck.
Yeah, reading the news is already bad for your mental health. Now it's bad for your physical health, too.
So, is Publi News a Minority Report?
Maybe.
I don't know what that is. I don't watch or read the news. I simply refuse.
Oh.
If people want me to know things, they should simply talk to me.
Minority
Report
movie.
is... Yeah, it's a movie based on a Philip K. Dick story about cops who arrest people based on future predictions.
Oh, I read that book. I read that book. I do. I've read a couple of his books. I think he writes good science fiction.
He does.
That was pretty interesting, actually.
Yep. there's a movie based on that. And yeah, it kind of is that, but funnier. And no cops involved.
We do love it when there are no cops involved.
Doesn't one of Ruli's friends gets this too, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Mika.
Yeah, Mika.
Yeah, Mika.
How many times did we just say Mika?
You know, a
normal amount.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, Kotaro gets a prediction that he'll fall down and get injured. Mika gets the prediction that like she'll be involved in a traffic accident, I think.
Yeah.
So that's fine. So Nomura's just like, chilling in the school, slacking off on his cleaning duties with a friend. He's like about to like show his friend a picture. Probably, I don't know what kind of pictures Nomura is taking, but I'm glad that they did, and only included like blurry shapes on his phone as his pictures to save on drawing effort.
Yeah.
But his phone also got all like fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's getting all like glitched out and staticky.
And then a fucking hand comes out and pushes the fucking wood over. It's like shelves, right? Yeah.
I'm not exactly sure what kind of room that was and what Nomura got covered in, but it was wood.
I think it was easels.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, yeah.
But he was fucking owned, and that's what matters.
Yeah, he ate shit.
Yeah.
Always good.
He's still alive, it's fine, I guess.
Always bad.
Yeah. That's why I said
Unfortunately.
I guess.
At a certain point, his life has got to run out. He's had so many close encounters now.
Yeah, true.
True. But, yeah, he, like, tells Hiro about, like, oh shit, it actually came true. The thing that I read about, and now I have a broken arm. Hiro is like, damn, that sucks. Anyway, I'm going to see Kiyoshiro.
Damn, sucks to be you.
Yeah, from here on out, Nomura is pretty much out of the episode, which I am glad about. And instead we see Kiyoshiro, and more importantly, Gammamon and Ryutamon having a glow stick fight in Kiyoshiro's room.
So good.
They're training to get stronger. With glow sticks.
This entire scene is the best.
Yeah, the build-up of the training and Hiro being like, oh, these glow sticks, senpai, is that okay? And Kyosho is just holding a whole bunch of glow sticks in his hand. Don't worry about it.
He's got the fucking glow sticks held between his fingers like Wolverine claws. This is the coolest high schooler on the planet.
He's like, yeah, I'm prepping for idols. I showed them this awesome
D-topic or something.
Yeah,
D-topic, yeah, is the idol group.
And they all three of them, Kiyoshiro, Ryutamon, and Gammamon, all have their favorites of the three idols. It's very cute.
Okay, Kiyoshi.
They practiced.
Yes.
Yeah, Kiyoshiro just like fucking taught them like the introduction catchphrase of the idol group, because they all go through the whole shtick and Gammamon completely forgets his line, and then Kiyoshiro stage whispers the line to him and he's still just fucking
And then
can't do it.
And then he trips and falls.
And falls.
He counted that as like, he counted Kiyoshiro saying as the line as him saying it, because then he said her name.
Yes.
Kyoshiro is standing with his ass pointed towards us in this school pose.
Yoshiro learned the choreography. He is doing all the movements, like, along with the intro, and it is the swishiest behavior I've ever seen.
Kyoshiro will be in the next JoJo.
Oh, shit.
Oh, Kyoshiro would not do well in JoJo.
No.
No.
Kyoshijo.
Kyoshiro. Oh no. No, I'm just thinking of all the ways in which JoJo would be bad for Kyoshiro.
He would just die. Like, sorry, Kyoshiro. Yeah, I think Jellymon kind of fills in Hero, like, what the fuck they're doing, because the Pop Idol trio is, like, voice actors for one of Kyoshiro's many animes.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like she's enjoying it.
Yeah, Jellymon is looking at this the way some of my non-weeb friends look at me when I show off my cool cosplays. And they're like, wow, you clearly care a lot about it and put in a lot of effort, and I'm so glad that you're happy, but what the fuck, man?
What is happening?
Yeah, Jellymon's just like, he's having fun, good for him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's like putting a toddler in front of the TV. She's like, he's busy, it's fine, I've got my own things going on.
Yeah.
God.
So the idols' names are Asuka, Mayuri, and Anna. So those names will be important for later, but right now we get to watch Mika fucking die.
Yeah, I thought she died. I
thought she, like, got into it, like, way more hurt.
They really made it seem like she died.
I thought maybe she got into, like, a coma or something.
Yeah, I thought she definitely got isekai'd.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been such a cool plot twist if she went to the digital world.
Car-kun fucking ran her over.
Finally a human who can give a good influence in the digital world.
Yeah, instead of your
Finally.
dad.
What if Hokuto came back to the real world and then instantly got hit by a truck, reverse isekai?
Good.
God, I hope so. I'm gonna learn how to drive a truck just so I could. I hate driving, but I hate Hokuto more. So yeah, in case it wasn't clear, Mika gets hit by a truck.
Yeah, because
You sure do.
like, the hands, like, the yellow hands from before made the, like, walking sign, like, change before it should have, and she wasn't paying attention, because she's on her damn phone!
Oh, these damn kids with their damn phones.
She trusted the traffic light.
Yeah, that's your first mistake.
Look both ways, kids.
So true.
So yeah, like, we get a fucking dramatic scene of, like, you know, Ruli is just, like, shocked at what she sees and, like, drops her umbrella, and, you know, like, the truck apparently did not hit her, like, full-on directly because she survived. We saw that the truck did, like, swerve and crash into something.
I think it was a bike rack.
Yeah, that sounds about right. But before we find out what really happened, we cut to Kyoshiro being scared and hiding in bed because he got some bad news also.
Yeah. Scary. He's gonna get a fucking skull fracture. It's fine.
And he just packs away everything.
Yeah. Just having the most secure room possible. Nothing can fall in here.
Everything is duct taped or off the shelf and in a box.
He gets, like, more freaked out because, like, Ruli does call them eventually, and they're like, yeah, Mika got hit by a car after, like, reading it on this public news thing. And then Kirshiro's like, fuck, I'm gonna die.
Yeah, I'm just proud of this boy for, like, really seeing his bed as his safe space. And when life gets too much, you just go to bed. And I do that too. I think that's very valid. I think that the scene that followed was the scariest fucking thing I've ever seen.
Oh, that was a scene.
Yeah, Kyoshiro is just like, trying to create a secure place for himself. He made a little nest in his bed and he's not coming out of it because outside is dangerous. And I say, gosh, me too, buddy. But then some fucking hands appear in his bed and that's fucking sucks. That's scary.
It's so fucked up. The scene was so well done. I felt scared. I felt violated, actually.
Very monster under the bed energy, except the monster is actually under your covers, where you're supposed to be safe.
Where you're supposed to be safe, yeah!
I'm sorry. I'm thinking the monster's in the bed with you, and I feel like that should get, like, the blushing emoji after it whenever you say it like that.
What if we were monsters and we were in bed?
So this is not on your bingo card.
Oh, go away.
I think it was
Monster in the closet.
Monster in the closet, but only if they ask first. Which this one didn't do.
No.
So Kyoshiro ran away, which I'm sure he wouldn't have done if he had a fun little conversation first.
Oh God. I like that his room says like keep out or something right now.
That'll keep the monsters away.
He doesn't want to get like smashed by like his friends dropping something or anything either. But he like runs away because so the hands like he's like, oh, I thought I saw hands under my covers. And then hands come and, like, touch his shoulders, like, from the TV. And he's like, okay, fuck though, and runs to the roof. He's like,
yeah, because
nothing will fall on me.
Nothing's higher than you when you're on the roof, obviously.
Famously.
It's such solid thinking, except for the fact that he's not on top of the roof. There's a higher bit.
There is a higher bit, and there is those pesky hands again, about to drop a pineapple?
a flower pot with like, or just like a planter with like a little tree in it.
It sure looks like a pineapple when I first saw it, but yes, it is a little potted plant. It's like, is this a pineapple? What the fuck?
Screams Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy to me. No, what? I see a plant falling. I think, I know that. That's a fun reference.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, good thing he got the plant instead of the whale.
Yeah. Fuck. Yeah, I think the whale would have been harder for Espimon to stop.
Yeah, Espimon comes by just in time and blows up the pot before it falls, but it only gets the pot, and so the plant still, like, clocks him on the head.
This is Espimon's one contribution to the episode. He literally just fucks off after that.
I was like, why is he here?
He does.
I like to see him.
He's here to wave at Hiro, say, wow, fake, and leave.
So true.
I mean, he didn't even say it, but I felt it in my soul that he probably said, bye, fake, and
bye, fake Hiro.
Yeah, I think it was something like, yeah, y'all have fun with that, I'm out. Pretty
much.
Much like me, Espimon said, the news couldn't be me.
He's like, I need to take care of my mental health. I don't need to stay so informed that I'm having trouble with my life. I don't need to hear about, like, people I know getting the shit beat out of them.
Unless it's Nomura.
Espimon doesn't even know Nomura.
If it were Nomura, I would follow a news site that just talks about him getting his ass kicked.
So true.
I would risk it.
The worst version of the Truman Show.
It just lets you know every time, like, a Digimon fucks with him.
So, the gang's all together. Kyoshiro's talking about how he almost died, and then the gang all gets the same message about one of the members of the idol group dying.
Dun, dun, dun.
In an accident, so, like, it's just very, very vague and harder to, like, predict and react to, but they're like, hey, this news is dated for tomorrow. If we want to save this person, we gotta go fast.
And Kyoshiro says, yeah, I'll be brave for that. We gotta save the world. And it's like, Kyoshiro, it's important. We're trying to save someone. But we can't call an idol group the world.
Oh.
Kyoshiro gets brave for his favorite idol group.
Throughout this scene, I just remembered Gammamon keeps on watching Kyoshiro and mimicking him, and it's very cute.
Yeah.
Oh, when Kyoshiro falls and Gammamon does the little arm wriggles. Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gammamon's just doing stuff. We love him.
It shows, like, a ton of people getting this, news, like, just all over the place, and they're all like, oh shit, oh fuck.
This feels like a bit of a callback to App Monsters, just because, like, in App Monsters we get a lot of scenes on, like, people on their phone as, like, app-related hijinks are happening, so this does feel like a bit of a callback to that.
But we don't have a French Mr. Satan.
Huh?
True.
Wow, that was a collection of words.
Okay, so
Was.
there's a character in App Monsters who I guess kind of looks like Mr. Satan. Like, he's got the mustache and the puffy afro, like, no goatee, though.
Who is Mr.
But
Satan?
From Dragon Ball.
yeah,
I should know that.
he's called Hercule or something in the dub, but his real name is Mr. Satan because that's way funnier. And he's the world's greatest martial artist, but actually he fucking sucks at it.
Love him.
Anyway, God, that character's entire presence in App Monsters is just like showing up in every episode to be bothered by the monster of the week and then yelling no and then disappearing for the rest of the episode.
Oh, he literally is Mr. Satan. Because that happens to him in fucking Dragon Ball Z. He just gets, like, fucked with, and he does nothing. Pretty good.
I wonder if this is just an archetype that they love to use. Because
Maybe.
there's definitely a character like that in Bleach as well.
Listen, it's a fun archetype. I love the guy who's always getting bothered.
We also see Anna reading this news, right? Yeah. They're in the car, like, the idol group are in the car, and the adults are like, no, this is being dealt with. And Anna, a literal child, is clearly fucking upset about the whole thing.
Yeah, I would be too, and I'm not a literal child. I'd be like, I don't want people talking about me like this.
Why is this child an idol?
I think they're usually pretty young.
I know, but that doesn't mean I like it.
No.
Hey, the idol industry kind of fucking sucks if you haven't heard.
Yeah.
It's kind of fueled on child labor and exploitation.
But it's, like, extra obvious because two of them are adults and one of them's a child.
I don't
Probably
know.
not even adults, probably like teens.
Yeah, I was like, I think they're probably older teens. Like, she's definitely the youngest, but
Yeah. The oldest says that they're going to let the adults handle it instead of themselves. So
yeah,
it's a bunch of teens.
But yeah, they do look adult though.
No one knows what age anyone is in anime. That's usual.
Yeah, true.
Especially if they're, like, performers, they probably have to put on an act.
Yeah, true. The gang thinks that if they just show up to where this idol group is gonna be, they're gonna have a chance to talk to them. And it's like, Kyosho is a huge fan. Kyosho should know how many fans this group has. Kyosho should know how insane that idea is.
Right, but he's hoping.
He's hopeful. Can't blame him for trying, I guess.
Yeah, Kiyoshiro is book smart, not street smart.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, his wisdom stat is really low.
but he, like, at first, like, yeah, they're like, oh, this is gonna be, like, impossible to even talk to them.
But then we get a reference to a completely different series of episode 12 of Digimon Tamers, because Gammamon just like goes up to Anna, the youngest member of the group, who like is the one who's currently being threatened, and he's just like, "Hi, I'm Gammamon." And then Anna just completely does the scene from that episode where Juri meets Guilmon, where it seems like she's scared at first, but then she's like, "Oh, cute little guy."
He says, you're my little sister and I'll protect you. And I'm like, that's so cute.
It's
Yeah.
cute.
Gammamon understands the concept of everyone and that he is part of it.
Yeah.
They're all like, what?
Yeah, because Anna's catchphrase is that she's everyone's little sister. Just a universal emoto.
But yeah, like, the three kids are like, holy shit, it worked.
So apparently this is enough to just like get them past security and into the green room with the idol group.
I don't know if I was imagining it, but Kyosho does like the explanation, right? His voice goes places. He's so nervous.
He's so nervous. He is very nervous.
He's meeting his favorite idol group / voice actors.
This was a teen boy having voice cracks, and I'm very proud of him because we all know that Kyosho is a trans boy.
Yeah.
God, I just love, like, Anna playing with Gammamon, and he's just, like, wiggling on her lap. It's so cute. He's such a little baby.
Gammamon needs to make more friends so we can see more friend interactions.
Yes.
We get Gammamon Ryudomon doing a glow stick fight. It's that too. So we're getting a lot of Gammamon friend moments in this episode.
So good.
Gammamon's just a good friend.
I'm pretty sure Kiyoshiro's like off screen, all like, I wish that was me.
God, I wish that were me.
Yeah.
For sure.
Jellymon calls herself one of the latest protection models.
Oh, because they show themselves. Because they're like...
Yeah, because Gammamon just casually mentions everyone.
Yeah. She's like, everyone's
just
gonna...
outing the whole group.
Everyone's gonna protect you. And Jellymon's like, yeah, we're the security models. It's fine.
We're security holograms, a thing that exists, and we're super good at doing that.
If I saw Angoramon and someone said that's a protection model, I'd say yes, it's gonna protect my mental health. I trust that. I would simply trust that.
I don't know if I would trust Jellymon.
Although she does do amazing.
She does do a good job. But... she's also a little prankster. She actually does help later. Like, she is, like, reassuring Anna later. She does a good job of that.
Yeah, because despite the death threats, these idols are gonna have a cooking competition. Because the venue's been booked, the cameraman's there, you can't not show up. I guess. Even though my life's in danger, I gotta put on a show. It's fine. Yeah, because they've established that Anna's gonna be the one who's going to be attacked because she called the news stupid. And people who insult the news get wrecked.
All the people who've, like, been attacked have, like, said the news is stupid. It's stupid, I can't delete this. Fuck. And this is where Jellymon gets the shine, because Anna's super nervous while she's trying to cook. And Jellymon just goes invisible and says, I'm right here with you, I'm gonna help you so you don't have to be scared. And that's cute. I didn't know Jellymon had it in her.
Also, I want to call out another Appmon thing here. Before, before the filming starts, Anna is setting up her phone to record a video and says that she's just making a video for social media promotion. So it seems that this group has a dedicated YouTuber who is also the youngest member. Folks, this girl is an Astra.
Oh no.
and since one of the idol members, I think Mayuri, also has a catchphrase that is kind of similar to Aries, and so I think these three are just analogs of Haru, Eri, and Astra. The third one, the leader of the group, doesn't really have any defining traits, which is also kind of in line with Hiro. Hiro is,
With Hiro?
Or Haru, excuse me.
I was
Hiro.
Hiro.
Hiro has many defining traits.
Mostly that he's a fucking
True.
pushover.
Yeah. Hiro is a criminal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a criminal.
But he's growing. And a criminal, yeah.
Yeah, Haru, this kind of Haru's whole bit is that, the other members of his group are, a world-famous YouTuber and, a really popular idol, and he's just kind of a guy, he's just kind of the other one, even though he's the main character. Haru is a great character, though. I don't say this to disparage him. He's perfect.
He's I'm just the everyman. And I'm also a homosexual, so...
He's very homosexual.
Yeah, Jellymon, floating around Anna and, reassuring her, makes it so she, feels confident enough to, just keep going. And it also does actually stop those yellow hands from coming down and, doing something to her, because they're just, up in the rafters.
Yeah, it looked like the hands were just gonna drop a stage light on her.
Yeah.
But then they hold off because Jellymon is hovering around.
Yeah, and we get a voice that's doesn't matter. My news is gonna come true. Anyways.
And they all finish their little meals and get graded on them. And Anna still loses of the three of them, so she has to do
She seems like a pretty competent chef for an 8-year-old or whatever.
Oh, for sure. I think she probably cooks better than I do. But she still isn't of the three of them, she lost. And so she has to take a consequence. And that consequence is she has to skydive.
That's normal.
Yeah, based on what I know about punishment games from Higurashi, this seems like about a normal level of stakes.
Yeah, it's
You know what? Idol culture's already so weird. This might as well happen.
It's not that. It's just the fact that it's horrible timing. She can't be doing this when she's got a threat on her life.
Do you think our Freak of the Week is the one that actually sent that message?
I also thought that at first, but I don't know. I think maybe it was already kind of planned out that they were going to do a punishment thing.
I also think it was already planned out, because otherwise some producer would have been no way. We can't afford that. That's expensive.
Yeah.
I'm willing to believe that skydiving was always the plan, if only because it fits into a very Appmon type logic, where we're just getting a very sudden and completely absurd escalation of stakes. It's Looney Tunes. It's cartoons.
It's very funny in a way.
Just making an 8-year-old skydive is kind of a lot.
Yeah.
And everyone's super concerned. But Anna's gonna do it because Gammamon is being supportive.
Yeah.
And it's great, good going, Gammamon, but wouldn't it be better if she didn't skydive?
No, she's gotta.
She's got it.
At least it's going to be tandem skydiving.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not going to make the 8-year-old just jump out solo and pull the ripcord herself, even though she ends up doing it anyway.
Yeah, she has to do that anyway. That's not on them, though. Yeah, it's fun because we get to see Hiro and Kirishiro and like their Digimon up in a plane, and Kirishiro is losing his shit. He's like, I'm so scared, but I have to protect her. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then he ends up being absolutely useless.
He's useless.
I would be scared too. They're just like in the cabin of the plane with like the open door for the skydivers to jump out. Like, what the fuck? They're not even in chairs.
Yeah.
Give me a fucking seatbelt if you're gonna put me in a plane with an open door.
It's insane to think about.
I think he could have, except he stepped through the door and then refused to move.
Fair enough.
That is probably what happened, yeah.
Yeah. She does get like hooked up to a guy who's gonna like have the parachute and like do all the actual work. But like on the plane itself, there's just like this yellow guy. I don't know how to he's just a yellow guy.
He's just a guy.
Yeah, he kind of has like just like a round head, kind of like an emoji face, but like with no features other than the mouth, and the mouth is kind of like, you know, creepy and with a smile that's just showing way too much gum, and he's got like a big black oversized hoodie, and his head is kind of like looks like like not even his head, like the hood of his hoodie is just sort of like coiled and has spikes like a conch shell.
Yeah.
So he's just a real fucking guy. Also, this design seems to be just like extremely like a riff off of a couple of app monsters. One called Gossipmon, one called Reviewmon, and then another one whose name I don't remember, who is just a palette swap of Reviewmon.
Great names.
I thought they were going to tell us that he was an Appmon. At the end, though, he's like a champion level Digimon, but
yeah,
I thought he was going to be because, like, he literally has like that public, like it's Publimon, like that's his name, which is a very like naming your app, and the Digimon like similarly is like such a thing in that show. It seems like
like. I kind of very much get the sense that they maybe like wanted to just like put an app monster in the show, but then they were like, because Publimon is like a completely new Digimon, like just debuting for the first time in this episode. So I almost get the sense that it was like, hey, we want to put an app monster in the show, but then they were like, no, we can't do that. It's different universes. And then it was just like, but hey, we can just like make up a new guy who is extremely Appmon like.
It's like hardly a new universe, like Appmon, like it's hardly, it feels like whatever though.
So Publimon, he looks like something else also to me. So he looks like a little guy, but he's also pretty big.
Yes.
So he looks to me like what you would have if Mew and Sayakomon did a Matrix evolution.
You know, they got the hoodie, they got the mollusk shell. You might be onto something there.
These are Digimon Survive characters, right?
Yes.
Oh, I really should find the time to play some more. It's been weeks since I managed to get my Switch out. And I thought it was pretty cool how I was gonna call him Appmon. Publimon uses attacks because he has to generate them on his phone, so that he has to program his attacks. And we can see that he programs hands and legs, and then those hands and legs come out, and they knock out the guy who's gonna jump with Anna, and then grab the guy who's gonna jump behind them to make sure that they're safe, and they attack everyone on the plane. And it's like it's really cool for an attack.
Okay, the app monsters references are coming fast and heavy now. We didn't get a lot in the first half of the episode, but here we fucking go. So his ability where he has to type out all his attacks first is definitely a reference to Mesemon, basically the monster of the week from the first episode of App Monsters, who is a messaging app who attacks you by like writing mean messages and then firing them at you like bullets.
Yeah, I actually saw that episode.
A teenager.
Which is basically what this guy does, except like instead of turning them into bullets, he turns them into like paper airplanes that shoot at you, which we sort of see later. And also, typing on 2 keyboards at once, that's some Katsura Ray shit. Katsura Ray does a move called double hack where he fucking types on 2 keyboards at once, and it makes Hackmon hack better.
That is the funniest thing I've ever heard.
That seems like something Kiyoshiro would do also.
Yeah.
I've compared Kiyoshiro to Katsura before,
It's amazing.
Incredible. Yeah, but so she's just like falling, and like that dude that's like supposed to do all the technical stuff is like passed out now, and she's just fucking free falling, and I really love it because Gammamon like tugs on Hiro's arm to like jump out of the fucking plane, and
holy shit, Gammamon.
Holy shit.
He just does it like in his base form and then becomes Chaos Gammamon. But
I rewound like 6 times. It was amazing.
It's so funny. I was like, my god, he really wants to help her out. I mean, understandable, but like it's just like funny he didn't like evolve first. He's just like, let's fucking go.
Also, I did notice that sequence was really well animated.
It was.
Mm-hmm. It was very well done.
There's a lot of like very fluid animation in these past couple episodes, I've noticed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like even just before that, like Jellymon does like a little breakdancey kick, to fight off like the hands and feet, and that looks really, really sick.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just good animation.
But yeah, Chaos Gammamon and Hiro like go up to Anna, and they're like, hey, you gotta like find that little bulb to like pull your parachute. Well, at first they're like, hey, this is Gammamon, your friend Gammamon. But he's blue now.
Yeah. He's blue now.
And then, and then they're like, yeah, pull the bulb on that dude's backpack thing and it'll come out. And she does, and it seems okay, but sure doesn't stay that way.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that Bubblymon's a little bitch about it, and he's not ready to see that he wrote something that isn't about to come true, so he attacks with the paper airplanes the digital paper airplanes. That is amazing. A beautiful attack.
Unlike Gammamon, Bubblemon grabbed a parachute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is important information for later.
I love that he's just doing all this in a parachute. Like he's making these paper.
He's dedicated.
Yeah, he's making these paper airplanes, and he's just like free fall, or not free falling because he has a parachute, and like just attacking, and yeah, he like makes the paper airplanes like hit Anna's little parachute, and so she's falling again.
Mm-hmm.
And he keeps saying that he's a real journalist.
Yeah, because like while this is hacking, Hiro is like, hey, why are you doing this? Why are you writing articles and then hurting people to make them come true? And he's just like, yeah, I'm a journalist. I want them clicks. I want them likes.
I want the truth.
Hiro's just like, hey, that's really unethical. It's not like good journalism if you're just hurting people to make the news happen. And he's like, I don't know, kid. Seems like journalism to me.
This is the realest episode.
He's like, a great journalist can write about the future and get more readers. It's not a fabrication because it actually happened. Okay.
Yeah,
man.
again, this isn't really a direct reference, but this does seem like very Appmon-like. His motivation seems very much like that of an Appmon monster of the week, where he's just kind of like... It's because Appmon is very much based on, like, you know, just like being online and online engagement, and like, yeah, a monster causing trouble because they just want to get a bunch more clicks is some very like Appmon shit. You know?
I just want clicks.
It is.
I just want people to see my news. I'm normal.
I just want them to clicks. It's all about the clicks. It's so much about the clicks that Gammamon shoots his own parachute.
He sure does. He is like shooting off like his paper airplanes so recklessly that he shreds his own goddamn parachute, and then instead of doing anything about it, he just keeps shooting more airplanes. Like, and you know, even as Gammamon is like flying towards him, trying to save him, because like he and Hero are like reaching out their hands, like he's still just like attacking them, so they're having to dodge even as like they're trying to like save his ass from falling. But they don't do it.
I mean, they did a good job. Bubblimon brought this one onto himself.
Yeah, they did a good job, but Bubblimon kept repeatedly screwing himself at every turn.
Yeah, like they go to save Anna first, right? Because they're trying to like do all that.
Priorities.
Yeah, they save Anna and the skydiver she's hooked up to.
Yeah, and so they're like kind of just all on Gammammon's back, but he just keeps firing like airplanes at him, and is just like trying his best to get them down while he's like fucking gonna die.
And then there's a crater.
Yeah, it was a crater.
Then he fucking craters.
Like, as Hero tries to reach out for him dramatically, he, like, craters into the ground.
That's
Pretty
the impact
crazy.
news can have.
Damn. Damn.
Thank you, I'll be here all week.
Gammamon can pull some G's, because he's hauling and then just stops right above the ground.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He, like, yeah, because they do get pretty close to the, like, fall, and then they, like, stop suddenly when he hits. And
also, he's carrying 3 people.
Yeah, yeah. We didn't know how strong he was. Physically.
Strong flyer.
He's as strong as he needs to be.
So true. And he's just like, I'm a great journal.
Yeah, and then dies. He dies.
Yeah, he dies,
Rip.
like, for real.
He died for real. He sort of, you know, disintegrates into data like you do when you're dying.
Yeah.
Like we all do.
Like we all do.
Yeah, and then, you know, Ruli and Simbara and Goramon are there. They see the goddamn crater, like there's sirens approaching because what the fuck, something just cratered. And I forget who asks, but, you know, they're just sort of like solemnly staring at the goddamn crater because someone just died, and, you know, I think either Simbara and Goramon or Ruli asks, like, hey, who was that Digimon? And Shiro's just like, it was Bubblimon. And then, you know, and then just like cut to later, they're all walking home, and Hiro seems really sad because he just watched a guy die again. And she's just sort of musing to himself about, like, damn, why would you go so far to get the clicks? I just don't understand it.
Yeah, he didn't even get any fucking, like, ad money for that.
Yeah, he just wanted the numby to go up.
You just want number go up. And, like, I can respect that to some extent, but no.
And also Kiyoshiro got, like, autographs from the idol group, and so did Gammamon, because he points to his little box of chocolate and says, hey, it's Anna's name.
and he doesn't open it.
Yeah.
So cute.
Now, we have been denied something in this episode, though.
Oh, yeah?
What?
We never got an idol performance.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, we did. We got it in the beginning from Kyoshiro, Yudamon, and Gammamon.
You know, it's so fucking true.
True.
I mean a song, though.
Were they really gonna write a whole new, a whole new single for this one episode? Maybe they should have. I don't know.
This would have been a fun... They could have tied it into the ending credits and have like a new song just with the idol episode. That would be fun.
Don't they have a new song?
But it doesn't
this episode already does have a new
but
ED.
It doesn't tie into the idols.
True.
It's not D-troppy.
It's not D-troppy enough. I don't see Kyoshiro swing around some glow sticks.
I would love to see that in the ending.
Mm-hmm.
It is a cute ending, though.
It is cute. I'm very sad to see Monster Disco go, because Monster Disco is very goated, but this is a good song too. And it's got a nice little spring theme where everyone is holding flowers.
I like the drawings a lot. I think it's very wholesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our 3 kids all have a secondary Digimon now, too.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of.
Oh!
Yeah. Because in the ED it shows Hiro hanging out with both Gammamon and Espimon, and Kyoshiro hanging out with Jellymon and Ryudamon. Who the fuck is Ruli hanging out with? I don't remember a second one.
He's too big to fit. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say narcissistic Uber, because I couldn't remember his name.
I was also digging in my memory, like, who is it? Who keeps showing up whenever Ruli asks Airdramon?
Yeah. She just gets a big fuck-off dragon. It's fine.
As she deserves.
It's funny.
So yeah, before the end of the episode, we get the line from Angoramon: "Even truth born from a lie, a journalist's deception won't go unpunished."
Damn.
And then, we kind of got Hiro staring off at the sunset, and he asks Gammamon, like, hey, what's the digital world like? What kind of place is it that it would make a guy like that?
I'm gonna answer this one for everyone. It's fucked up, and it's got even worse now that Hokuto's there.
It's fucked up.
So true.
Fucked up and evil.
I don't know if it's necessarily evil. I think it's just chaotic.
Yeah, it's chaotic. It's not evil. They've made too many Digimon friends. Digimon pals.
You seem so reluctant to be like, okay, so it's not all evil, but can we admit that there are some evil Digimon?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
Mostly the ones that Hokuto has met.
No, those aren't
evil.
They have now become misguided because Hokuto is the worst person to talk to.
Hokuto just out there causing problems.
You know what? There are some people out there, and I think about them, and I want to commit acts of violence. And I think you talk to Hokuto as a Digimon, and you think, I want to commit an act of violence now.
Yeah, I kind of just had a thought right now. Like, we see very, very little of Hokuto. We only get like these little bits and flashes of him. But from what we see, it kind of seems like he's like trying to go around and make friends and help people in the digital world, sort of parallel to what Hiro is doing. But like he's causing all these misunderstandings because he's really not trying to like understand the Digimon like Hiro is, and that's what he doesn't really understand the perspective, and that's what's causing like a lot of like the misunderstandings that like lead to so many problems.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can join me in my college course where I have to write about the what's the starting situation of my students. He doesn't think about the starting situation of anything ever.
Nope.
Just jumps in.
Yeah. We're for sure gonna see that in next episode.
Oh, next episode, Ghost Places.
Boy, next episode is gonna be an interesting one to talk about. I'm not sure that I'm gonna like it.
Uh-oh.
There's some bits. My advice for that is to just don't overthink it. Take it at face value. Don't overthink it.
Okay.
Don't think it.
Don't think about it.
There are some trigger warnings for the next one.
Okay.
But Nomura does get some bad things happen. So there's that.
Yeah, we do get to see Nomura getting very endangered.
Yeah. We see a lot of Nomura lately. I feel like we're seeing more of him.
Unfortunate.
We don't like it.
We don't.
Unfortunate.
I was glad that I thought we'd forgotten him. I was glad to see him gone, but now he's back being annoying all the time.
I have this fear that they're going to introduce it so he has a Digimon. Like, I'm so afraid of that.
God.
No.
I really hope that they don't.
It's very...
it doesn't seem like that's where they're going.
No.
Like, they haven't introduced, like, an extra protagonist yet, so it seems like at this point they're probably not gonna, which is like a first for a Digimon series. Usually they add an extra guy at some point, but it doesn't seem like we're getting that.
We get more Digimon, we just don't get more partners.
Yeah. I think I'm just worried because he reminds me a lot of, Tamer's, the two Takato's friends.
Oh.
Hirokazu and Kenta.
Yeah. He reminds me a lot of them.
I hope they're setting him up to die.
Hirokazu is definitely like way worse than the dub. He's kind of funny in the sub.
Yeah.
He's just there to be like incompetent and suck, but not in like a fucking heinous way like Kotaro does.
Okay, all right.
He has such a bad personality.
I had an awful thought.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
I absolutely don't believe this will happen, but it just popped in my mind. What if Espimon thought he was the real hero?
Oh no! Oh, that caused physical damage.
No! No!
Espimon,
that would be the worst.
These predictions are so cursed. We should probably end it before any.
Yeah, this is.
Before any
no,
of us
I'm just
like
thinking...
put her hand on the lathe or something, and
before any of us think about the fact that Espimon has invisibility powers and what those could potentially be used.
No!
Bad.
Emery!
Like I said, yeah, let's change topics before we think about that.
I'm getting the water spray bottle and I'm spraying this podcast because we need to be cleansed.
Let's go. Spike, I believe you had some voice actor trivia for us. I believe we're doing a little Beyond Toon World.
Yes, so Publimon's actor Keppe Yamaguchi, which I'm probably butchering that. He is very interesting. He is a guy who is like hundreds and hundreds of roles.
Yeah, I looked at his credits on Anime News Network, and there's some buck wild ones. There's some ones that make me holler.
Oh, yeah, like you mentioned some, I'm like, those aren't even the buck wild ones.
Let's go.
So, but before we get into him, just like, you looked up the 3 idols though, right?
I didn't know.
Oh, look them up.
Okay.
They all have ties to Digimon. But 2 of them were both the same character in Digimon Adventure. Mimi, I think.
Oh, yeah, because Mimi had like a different actor between like the first two series and Tri/Kizuna.
Fascinating.
So that's really interesting. Okay.
Yeah, like apparently someone on staff really likes her because like her outfit has shown up in store windows in the background too.
Mimi?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of them is Ai Maeda, who does like all the fucking EDs and a bunch of insert songs for like the first 4 seasons.
Oh wow.
Holy shit, that rules. I didn't know she was in this episode.
That's so cool.
Yeah, because she also voices Mimi. That rules.
So let me tell you some of this dude's roles.
Voice actor, yeah.
Yes, Kappei Yamaguchi. So early on, he was Ranma Saotome in Ranma 1/2.
Oh wow.
Let's go.
There'll be a lot of main characters on this list, and I cut this down to some just very important or just insane ones.
Transgender icon Ranma. Okay.
So he's also the main guy in Case Closed or Detective Conan.
Oh.
Okay.
He's Daisuke, again, the main kid in Giant Robo, The Day the Earth Stood Still.
I have never heard of that in my entire life.
I've not either.
No.
Oh, it's considered one of those like really good like it is art type things.
Oh.
I do not know anything about One Piece, but apparently he's Usopp.
Yeah, he's fucking Usopp.
Wow, that's like
Finally
a
one I
very.
know.
He's like one.
Usopp is
Yeah.
yeah.
He's like
Usopp is literally like the second person who joins the crew.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
besides Luffy and Zoro.
He is L Death Note.
No way.
Oh, wow.
He is Baki the Grappler.
I don't know anything about Baki except for fucked up anatomy and very violent.
I don't know anything.
Yeah, I know more about the mangaka's daughter than I do about Baki or the guy who writes it. His daughter did Beastars.
Oh, okay. Now it makes sense. Before it was just a really weird sentence.
Yeah, sorry. G Gundam, he was Saichi.
Oh, let's go.
So let's start this this parade of roles with a pattern to them. We have Inuyasha. He was the main little guy in Samurai Pizza Cats, or really the show that got turned into Samurai Pizza Cats. He was Kuma or Teddy in Persona 4 and all that stuff. Futa in Animal Crossing the movie. That's I don't remember the American name. It's the owl guy that hates bugs.
Oh, Blathers.
Blathers.
Yes,
Yo,
Blathers.
He's Blathers.
I love Blathers.
We all love ladders.
He's made it into JoJo's Bizarre Adventure 3 times.
Nice.
I know he's Shigechi. That's the character I recognize.
Yes. Also, he is Yo-Yo Ma. And he is Forever. Forever is the Gorilla Stand user.
Oh no.
And just because of the theme of he apparently plays a lot of animal characters, I saw that one of his roles was Mouse in the show Mouse.
Okay.
moving on to video games. He's Harry Potter for some reason.
Okay.
Great.
I mean, we all make mistakes.
He is Tobiah Aronnax, the pilot of Crossbone Gundam in many, many games. Only games because there's never been an anime of that one. In Final Fantasy VII Remake, he's Red 13. And he is Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, Pubblemon is kind of a Crash Bandicoot. Like crazy, like, vibe. I mean, like, obviously not the same character, but he would belong in that game.
I know that he's also fucking what's his name from the Phaeton from Hunter x Hunter. And the fact that this dude is fucking Phaeton, Usopp, and Shigechi is just like completely mind-blowing to me. That's like the 3 types of guys.
Yeah.
That is like all the range in the world.
Yeah. That's crazy.
So we got a couple live action roles, and then it'll be the real shit.
Okay.
So he was Artemis in Sailor Moon. The live action Sailor Moon.
Great.
Cool.
You know my love of equipment voices in Sentai. Emery. So he was the equipment voice in Resha Sentai Tokyuger.
I have no idea what that is, but okay.
It's a Sentai with trains.
Let's go.
So now the crazy stuff, which is dubbing of mostly American things.
Right.
For some reason he narrates Burger King commercials.
Good for him.
He is the Red M&M.
Okay.
He is Son Goku.
What?
You know the Western Son Goku?
What?
No.
When Hollywood decided they would make a Dragon Ball movie?
Oh my god.
Oh no! Oh no! He's live action Goku! Fuck!
Yes. He is Kyle in South Park.
Okay.
He was in he did 2 voices for Team America World Police.
Cool,
Okay.
cool.
He was both Matt Damon and Liv Tyler.
What? Wait.
He
Yes, exactly.
I was like, wait, Liv Tyler. Wait.
He is Max Goof.
Okay.
You know, Goofy's son.
Yeah, of course.
He is Bugs Bunny.
Yo!
He is the dub voice of Bugs Bunny in Looney Tunes.
Oh my god.
And also Space Jam: A New Legacy.
Right, yeah, of course.
Fucked up.
He was in the various Beast Wars and cartoons and sequels. Transformers. He was Rat Trap. And here's the one that floored me.
Rat Trap is the new name of my persona, anyway. I'm sorry, that was bad.
That was pretty bad.
And finally, he is Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, in what?
He is the dub voice for the Jaleel White version.
No way!
Sonic
Whoa.
from Sad AM.
Holy
No
shit.
fucking way!
God damn.
Dude, what? Oh my god.
God.
this actor has just done literally every single type of guy.
I thought you were gonna tell me he
Yes.
was like the Sonic X one or something. I don't remember.
Sonic X one is yeah, same guy as in the games.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, I want a big lead up to this. So I grabbed a ton of roles. I was just like, oh, damn.
God. That's so fucking... The range on this man, that is an insane number of roles, and just, like, an insane, like, number of, like, different types of characters.
And he's still going, because this is a new show. Like, this is a new episode. That's so crazy.
I'm just fucking losing my mind that the guy who plays Phaeton Hunter x Hunter, like, the biggest edgelord sicko on the planet, is also fucking Bugs Bunny and Jaleel White Sonic.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
God. That rules. What a fucking segment. Thank you, Spike.
Thank you, Spike.
You're welcome.
All right. I think that about does it for this episode. Got anything to plug, Spike? I know you don't really, but...
Wow.
Harsh.
Assumptive.
I mean, do you?
Oh, hell no.
I'll just go with that. I believe my plug is that I have Twitter, which is @Eruviru. That's it. It's more than Spike, but it ain't a lot.
You can find me at Haunting the Morgue on Twitter. That's Haunting the MORG. You can also find me at my other podcasts, Sonic Shuffle, funny enough, Random and Holistic Sonic Lore podcast, and Forward ReZero Watch podcast. That's it.
I'm on for Affinity with the username Space Robot. I'm doing commissions. I'm drawing artwork and stuff. You can contact me about commissions at spacerobotart@gmail.com or hit me up on Discord if you know me there. I'm on a podcast called Goin' Well Hunting, where we talk about Hunter x Hunter and the aforementioned Phaeton. I'm also on a upcoming podcast called We Rate Queerbait. We're gonna launch that as soon as we finish our theme music. So, this podcast is on Twitter at DigiGhostGaze. We've also got a Discord server where lots of fun stuff is happening. If you want to hear if you've heard all about Appmon and the funny little guys that comprise that show, since I've talked about them so much, we're watching it right now on Apply Mondays in our Discord server, so come join us for that. It's a very fun time. I'm also doing art streams on most Fridays, so come hang out in voice chat, keep me company while I draw some funny furry stuff. And yeah, what else? This show is part of the Noisespace.xyz network. You can go to Noisespace.xyz and find all sorts of neat shows. Yeah, there's a new one. We got new podcast called Sounds About Light. I started listening to it and then stopped because I remembered how fucking mad Kingdom Hearts lore makes me.
It's actually a good game. I'm sorry. It's a good game with good lore. I've been listening. Nope. This is my podcast. You get out.
No, not get out. I said doubt.
Oh, I thought you said get out, and I'm like, get out of here. No.
Man, we always gotta fight here. Oh, that's amazing.
I am putting quotes around good, but I'm also not putting quotes around good. It's like good, but I don't know if I can recommend it. The podcast is good. The podcast itself is good. I'm talking about the game and the lore of the game.
Kingdom Hearts lore is bad, but
good.
Bad in a way that is enjoyable for a certain type of sicko. I am unfortunately not that type of sicko. I gave it a legitimate try, but I just get mad at it.
If you're a fan of like lore that requires a bunch of wikis, you might like Kingdom Hearts lore.
If you like a high-effort franchise that does not respect your effort to understand it.
If you like Homestuck, you might like Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, well, maybe I would like it.
I like the lore. I don't think it's good.
It wouldn't be the first time I listened to a podcast for something that I do not experience myself. I've never played a Kingdom Hearts game.
I would consider it. There's been a few like good Kingdom Hearts podcasts, but I like Sam, and I've listened to his co-host Drew on other podcasts. But I don't know him as well. But yeah, I recommend Sounds About Light. I keep thinking I keep wanting to call it Sounds About White, which is not what it's called.
That's a different podcast.
Sounds About White, the fucking white people podcast. I don't know.
Oh, I was interpreting it like a little child would say the word right.
Sounds About White. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Good podcast, if nothing else.
It's gotta be, because it's on Noisebase, and there's only good podcasts on Noisebase, of course.
So true.
Only good podcasts. That's what we're saying. All right, so I think that about wraps it up for us. So until next time, all you poltergeist, ghouls, and non-boonaries,
Digimon is for the gays.
Goodbye, darling.
Bye.
Bye.